Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Marvel Knights X-Men issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Here is the update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 22, which is a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And that is a Dark Avenger Inc. show. So let's talk about those exclusive comics. X-Men Gold issue 1, which is the anniversary X-Men issue. We have Justice League America Vibe issue 9. We have Superior Foes of Spider-Man, issue 5. Smallville, season 11, issue 19. Nightwing, issue 25. Superboy, issue 25. And Batgirl, issue 25. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 22. But let's talk about Marvel Knights X-Men. You guys know I was not a big fan of Marvel Knights Spider-Man, but I was pretty excited for Marvel Knights X-Men. I think this is the one I was most excited for out of all of them, Hulk and Spider-Man, because we got a great roster, Rogue, Wolverine, and Kitty. Kitty's had a great week this week. We've had like 3,000 Kitty stories. Honestly, I think we've had about 4 Kitty stories, but that is pretty good. 4 Kitty stories in a week. They got Ultimate Comics X-Men to come out because that would be 5 Kitty stories in a week. But for me, that's great. So yeah, we have Kitty, Rogue, and Wolverine. I really like the cartoonish art for the cover and love kind of the plain logo here, which I think really works. So really like this cover. And this is a mini-series for 5 issues. So let's see what's going on with the story, though. We don't know exactly what time period we are with the X-Men because it seems that it's after Avengers vs. X-Men because they don't like Cyclops and they're trying to get these New Mutants. But Rachel looks a little young to me. She has a ponytail. She looks very different here. So Marvel Knights, I don't know exactly where they stand. It could be their whole, again, it's kind of a whole different story. It doesn't really matter what time period it is, but I thought it was going to be a little bit younger than Avengers vs. X-Men and connect it more to that story, because we've seen enough of Cyclops, being a terrorist and him trying to get his own mutants. So I was kind of surprised they went that approach. But yeah, we get to see Kitty, Wolverine, and Rogue. They find a new mutant, and they go off and try to get this new mutant before Cyclops does. And this new mutant has some tricks up her sleeves. We don't know much about her, but she's working with the sheriff of the town, who doesn't seem that great. She steals these pills. Maybe this gives her powers, I don't know, but she's able to control people. She said she's able to see the future, but I don't think that's true. But she's able to control people, and does these pills do something to that? I don't know. Is she a mutant? I don't know, but there's references that something else is going on. So the group and her, they end up in a forest, and they're like, oh, this is where the other mutant is, I swear. And the sheriff guy who she's working with is also in the forest. So again, there's some sort of plan that they're setting the X-Men up. And in the end, we get to see Wolverine goes into an old house and sees Sabretooth. So is this girl just making Wolverine see, I guess, his fear, which I guess is Sabretooth? Maybe. I don't know if Sabretooth is actually there, but that's definitely possible. I think she's more of controlling people and showing things that are not actually there. And I'm sure we're going to see that with Rogue and Kitty also with the next issue, and I think that would be more interesting. I like that it's not really a mutant story. It seems like this regular generic mutant story at first is like, oh, they have to get a girl. Oh no, there's a guy also. But I like there's a connection to this mysterious sheriff guy, and that this girl has these drugs, and she's able to control people, but is she actually a mutant? It seems like she's playing the X-Men a lot here, which I'm really intrigued by. I think if it was just a regular mutant story, I probably would give it a lower grade, but I enjoyed this issue. I thought it was a very solid issue, and it makes me want to pick up the next issue. Will I say this is an amazing series? No, it's nothing that really totally surprised me, but I'm intrigued. The art's a little bit on the sketchy side with the cartooniness of it at times, but I still really like the cartooniness of this series. I think it fits for a Marvel Knights series, which is kind of like Max, but not really. It's like in the middle between Max and regular Marvel Universe. So I like the art here. It's a little bit on the sketchy side, but I think it works here. And I like the roster. We have Rogue, Wolverine, and Kitty working together. And I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a very solid issue. I'm going to give it 4 stars. I'm intrigued enough to pick the next issue up. I won't say this is an amazing series, but I think it's interesting. If you like these characters, I think you'll like this one. And I think it's something different. So pick it up. I give it 4 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.